Alright, hello, welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I'm somewhat hungover, but I'm not as bad as I thought I would be, because WrestleMania's second night was yesterday. So if you guys watched WrestleMania, I hope you guys enjoyed it and everything like that. But today, it's about career mode, and as you can see on the right, we've got a news story that we're going to look at eventually, which is quite interesting. But before that, I'm going to tell you anyway that we're going to be facing Galatasaray once again in the Europa League in this match, and this time we're going to be at the Valley Parade. So I don't know what's going to happen. But to be fair, we've had such a good record so far in this tournament that I feel like we can qualify based off this game. Like if we win this game, I think we're through. Like I feel like that's how good we are. But we need to win. That's the thing. Look at our record though: 3 wins, 7 goals, no goals conceded. But if you look at the Premier League, it's a completely different story. Speaking of the Premier League, last game we had was in the Premier League, and you won't believe the result. I shit you not. It was on Legendary. I don't know how we put 7 past Burnley. I will not. I can't fathom it. How we can lose like 7-1 and then win like 7-1. It's been a weird season so far, to be honest. Also, to add to what's happened so far this season, we've got some bad news. Training injury. Erling Braut Haaland out for 6 weeks. We saw that last episode. He's going to be gone till around Christmas time, or well, maybe start December, possibly mid-December. We'll see. So he's gone for a good month and a bit. So we've had to rotate the team a little bit, and even then, I'm going to rotate a bit more just to give some other players some chance on the pitch. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to bring on Tomori for Hennessy because I don't trust Tomori and Hennessy as a partnership. So I'll put that like that. I kind of want to give Anisimov a run up. I'm going to start Kutchu. And I was thinking, should I go Greenwood or Jota for striker? I was going to initially go Greenwood, but now I'm thinking Jota. I want to see how he performs. Give Greenwood a little break. Captaincy will probably go to... Well, it's been given to Tomori, but it'll probably go to Carbonero on that right-hand side. I still want to rotate Carbonero in when I can, because he's still a very good player. He can provide a lot to his team. The rest of the team, I think, will remain unchanged beyond that. We might bring Martensen on after his good performance in his first game as a player of Bradford City. But I don't know whether to bring O'Leary onto the bench, that's what I'm thinking, or leave Anisimov there. Because Anisimov's actually growing quite a lot better than I expected. He's now 74. I didn't realize he was actually that high up. And he could probably grow quite a bit more. So I might try and work on Anisimov a bit more, give him a bit more game time. O'Leary, I think he's still 18, right? Is he still 18? He's 19 as well. He's 73. We could still do something with him as well. It's just a matter of... I kind of want some FA Cup games to come along soon, just so I can like trial some of the players out. I don't care if I get knocked out really at the end of the day. I just want to trial some of the players. But that's the lineup we're going to go with for the Galatasaray game. And I know I'm talking quite a lot here, so I apologise for that if you're getting bored. I don't blame you. But we're going to take a look at the news here. Not only did our now injured striker Erling Braut Haaland finally find his scoring boots in the Premier League. He's got 4 goals in 1 game against Burnley. To be fair, he was already scoring, but he wasn't scoring as much as he is now. Or he was before he got injured, I guess. Calvert-Lewin's out injured. I didn't even know Calvert-Lewin went to AC Milan. I just want to see what rating he was. Oh, not too bad, actually. He probably could have grown a bit better, but... This is the one I'm interested in. We've been playing, not incredibly, but okay. But I still can't believe an average team has got 3 nominations for Premier League Player of the Month shortlist. We'll probably end up losing out to Harry Kane. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 nominees. And we've not even been anywhere near the best team recently. So I'll accept that. That was from when that was from the episode before Burnley where we lost 5-4 to Bournemouth. I don't know why it says view player and I can only look at Wan-Bissaka, but that's just the way it is. But that's what it is, and it is what it is. Let's go into this game against Galatasaray. Hopefully, I'm not sure if we're going to keep the clean sheet thing going for the whole group, and I wouldn't be surprised if we concede a goal here today. But what I want is a win here, and confirmation we're going to go through to the next round, because that would be perfect. Especially since our target for the Europa League, if you haven't seen already, is that we have to go to the final. Now, the only goal news I'm going to have on is Rosenborg and Villarreal. So I'm just going to refresh it by turning it off and then putting it back on again, because sometimes I do that and it still gives me like Everton and stuff, and I don't really care about Everton, or sometimes it gives me like Rangers, I don't know. Some other goal news basically is the point I'm trying to make. I don't really care about other goal news apart from the ones within my group. So as if like they drop points, either of those teams drop points, I think we go through. Like, I don't know if we go through top, I think we're confirmed to go through. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on that. So we've got Lafont in goal, Hakimi, Wan-Bissaka as the fullbacks, Tomori and Tadibo as the centre-backs, Tielemans centre defensive mid, Dembele on the left, Carbonero on the right, Kukçu centre attacking mid, Hlošek and Jota up front. I kind of want to see how that partnership goes, and hopefully we can get a win at Valley Parade. I don't know if it'll be a convincing win or a clean sheet, but it might be a win that gets us through to the knockout stages. Around the 32, I believe it will be, wouldn't it? My brain serves me correctly. Hopefully we get a good draw in around the 32. I feel like we're going to end up coming up against like Barcelona, who somehow didn't qualify in the Champions League or something. That'll be around the 32 draw. Oh, this crossing drill is so annoying. I'm aiming literally for the target and it just doesn't go for it. Like, what the fuck's the point? There we go. Just wanted to hit it once.
Well, they know what they must do this evening.
Carbonero, Dembele, and Wan-Bissaka just passing it around. There's Tielemans getting on the action. Warming up here for the Turkish Giants to come to Bradford. Quite funny that this small stadium is going to be part of the Europa League.
I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we've got Europa League group stage action.
I was wondering why my volume was quite low in my ears, and I remembered that I turned my mic down last night because it was getting loud. It was really loud and my head was pounding because of alcohol. I've been told maybe I should do a drunk episode of Career Mode, and I thought maybe that's fun, but usually I record these at like midday or something, so I don't know how to go. I'd have to wait till like the end of the night. Look at the boys in claret and amber. It's crazy how far this club has gone. We've gone from League 2 all the way up to the Premier League and into the Europa League without even come top 7. I forgot that the whole thing was with the Carabao Cup was you get a place in the Europa League. I believe you get a place in the Champions League if you win the FA Cup. Or at least you get to be in the qualifying rounds. I don't actually remember. But basically, we made it here. Bradford are in Europe, Season 5. This is incredible. I don't know where we're going to finish this season, but if we can get another turn at the Europa League maybe next season, that'd be interesting. If we can finish top 7 somehow this season. I don't see it happening. I mean, it's a possibility.
So the initial 11 for the home side.
Wan-Bissaka, Kukçu, Tielemans bringing the yellow cards to the game. To be honest, I don't even remember getting yellow cards for those guys. I don't really foul a lot. I should have refilled my water bottle. There's not much left, but I'm only recording one episode today. I can't remember doing more than one, especially if it goes against me. I'm pretty much, I think, an unchanged side from the last Galatasaray side we faced. I can't be 100% on that, but pretty sure it's similar. I remember Belhanda. It's the only one I recognise out there lineup. First time around. But anyway, we've lost our star striker in the Europa League, and he suddenly started performing in the Premier League as well. Now we've lost him. We're going to have to rely on some other goal scorers like Hlošek, who was scoring goals and still is scoring goals. And of course Diogo Jota, who could be a wild card up front. I don't know how he's going to play. Johan Carbonero. Just try to find the space here to work this. Yuri. Hlošek back to Yuri. Oh, it's a good save. I'll go for a corner. Just trying that patient build-up. Just try to pick out space. I could have maybe laid it off to Kukçu, but I don't know if it would have made a difference. I love how Gimpy Mammoth suggested me Kukçu, because he's actually quite a good young player. 80 rated, 22 years of age. He could grow a little bit. I don't know what his potential is, but he could have a bit of growth in him. He's a good like backup player for like maybe Europa League games or occasionally Premier League games when my midfield was a bit tired. That is what we're looking at in the Europa League. We are on fire in the Europa League. Again, I can't stress it enough. It's like having two different Bradford City teams. Premier League, we can't get a rhythm going, and we can't get any clean sheets. And the Europa League, we've had a clean sheet every game, and it's just like chilled out, more of a chilled out kind of competition. I honestly thought this would be the one we're struggling more, to be honest. Where's Todibo going? Let off the Carbonero to cross in. That was awful. Maybe should have taken a touch first. Thinking on it, but I didn't, so... Now Todibo's got to run quite far back to get into this position. Who's one to watch? Alan Ploshek. It would have been Haaland had he not been injured. 100%. Galatasaray try to push something down this right hand side, but we're not allowing it. Should be headed away easily by Todibo, and it is. Not the best of crosses from Galatasaray. Let's see if we could throw Ploshek through here. I'm not sure how it's going to work. It isn't. That's the answer. I was going for an impossible dream there with the pass, and I hope maybe just something would go wrong with their defence and we could, you know, take advantage of that. But it didn't happen. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much I expect it to actually happen there for us. Tomori clears from the cross, and Hakimi can bring it away. In fact, I can run with Hakimi all the way down here coming up. That's not okay. Okay, FIFA. Okay, FIFA 20. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to start giving fouls. I know it's not in your remit, but you have to. It's part of your game. Maybe he did get a bit of the ball. I don't know, but I felt like that was an easy foul for us to have there. So it's wrong. Belhanda shot into his own teammate, and there they scored. Yep. Well, I mean, it was coming in the Europa League. I thought, I don't know, Lafont, you know, seeing as a goalkeeper, might save it. But what I don't understand is Belhanda stumped it into his teammate, and he just controlled it no problem. That was a shot from Belhanda initially. I hate when it goes over their arm like that. I actually want to scream, like, physically. Like, they just need to lift their arm up a tiny bit, and it's a save. Why is that even an animation in the game? I don't know, but they've gone 1-0 up. Fair play to them as well, I suppose. But I don't understand the goalkeeper animations. I don't understand why the defence in this game seems to just be so awful. Like, whoever came up with the defensive system for FIFA 20 just needs to not be thinking about defensive systems again in video games. I don't know how he tackled me there, but okay.
The ball with Chalik.
Galatasaray 1-0 up here at the Valley Parade. There was someone who's going to score in this group eventually, and it's happened now. We can stop worrying about all the clean sheets in the Europa League now. We can just worry about trying to get the win, or if your name is Yuri Tielemans, you can worry about not getting the ball fast enough, because your reactions are as slow as mine when I wake up in the morning. Belhanda now for Galatasaray down to Dumbia.
Chance to attack using width. Dumbia. He has teammates to play it to. Oh, surely.
Do we not do tackling in this team? Is tackling just a thing of the past? It must be. I'm bringing players across the tackle, they just don't put a boot in. I don't want to press B there in case I give away a penalty, so... But it's a save from Lafont, which is fine. Alright, corner for Galatasaray. Atkin. Play it short to Dumbia. Can we do something with this, like, I don't know, clear it, perhaps? Ploshek, okay. I thought I was still in, but I guess it wasn't. I was giving it a throw in, so obviously it wasn't. Ploshek. Can we win a throw enough of that? Yes. Yes. Good plan there. Don't know who to throw it to, though. Todibo. Tomori. I would say I shouldn't start passing it around the defence anymore, but I still do it. I didn't see the defender there, honestly. For real, like, this isn't an excuse or anything. There's a fucking sunlight coming in through my window. It sounds like the biggest excuse ever. Sunlight coming from my window. They're wearing yellow kits, okay? Lafont, and cleared by Wan-Bissaka. I thought, honestly, they'd get the rebound there, and I was about to cry. It's a good bit of defence, but it's not over yet. And Lafont saves. I've not been on my game today so far, if I'm being honest.
And it's gone behind for the corner.
Try to fix the fucking sun problem. I don't mind it when it's sunny, but I do mind it when it's sunny and I'm trying to record. Gonna go for the short corner again. No, this time they're going for the box. Tadibo heads away. Carbonero takes a good touch there. We could break with him, but it wasn't a good touch. Lafont. I'm gonna say if Lafont doesn't catch that, I'm a little bit concerned. And then yeah, Kutchus runs behind their player. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hakimi dances around their player. Tielemans onto Kutchu. Jota. Tries to get through to Hlošek, but of course it's closed down quicker than I can breathe.
Well, it's been all one way. Galatasaray possession last 15 minutes, brilliant. They've created.
I hate my defence sometimes. If that goes in, I'm a little bit annoyed, to be honest, because I'm trying to defend it as much as I can. Kutchu is going for a run with it. Someone makes some space. Okay, yep, they do, but it's going to be closed down. Jota. Carbonero. I don't know if that's hitting off Tielemans or if they're going to give Carbonero credit, but it's gone in and we've equalised. It looks like they're giving Carbonero the goal. Not the smoothest of plays, I'll be real there, from Bradford City, but we get the goal. Johan Carbonero equalises here at the Valley Parade.
Well, here we'll see it again. There's two parts to every game, with and without the ball. They've soaked up a lot of pressure today, but they've got their reward.
Johan Carbonero. Tielemans jumping over it in the end. I thought he'd actually got a touch on it. Good finish from your boy, the captain of today. I completely forgot this was still the first half, if I'm being real with you. I think that was his second. I think it was his second Europa League goal. Yep, 2 Europa League goals for Johan Carbonero. Doesn't feature as much as he used to, but he'll get a bit more featuring time now that Haaland's injured. When one of the attacking players gets injured, it has a knock-on effect to like that whole front six kind of thing. Oh, come the fuck on.
He read the situation defensively and did his job.
I don't know why my reactions to my players are so slow. Maybe it's just my reactions personally, I don't know. But where's Wan-Bissaka and why is Tadibo right winging? Right back in even. Not sure. Right winger would be a lie.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Switches off the player I want to tackle with. Thank you, Tamori. Initially, thank you, Tamori. That's offside though, right? No? Okay. I thought he was offside. I guess I was incorrect. And that's wide.
Yeah, but it goes in the top corner and you hear.
Bit of a scrappy clearance there. Comes straight back in. Galatasaray have had a bad shot there. But Galatasaray have had the better of the chances. I'll give them that. They've improved from the first game against them that we had.
Using his physical strength to shield.
Well, half time, and we are drawing. Not what I wanted, but not too shabby either.
It will be job done.
Well, it will do, but being comfortable.
We just need to get a goal. Like I think the commentators just say we need to get a win and it'll be job done. So basically, all we need to do is get a goal and not let them score. Aysati getting Galatasaray's goal. Carbonero equalising for us. If you can hear I've got hiccups, I apologise. But anyway, those are the results around the grounds. Where's Rosenborg and Villarreal? Rosenborg winning their match. I think if Villarreal lose, we go through. We'll check the table at the end, and we'll see what happens with the Europa League. But we have been dominated this game. 8 shots to 6 on target for them so far, 60% possession. We've had 2 shots to 2 on target and 40% possession. I thought we started quite well in the first 5 minutes, getting the first chance off, but ever since then, we've just been overrun, really.
And so the second half is
Some might say I'm thinking about the next game, which is true. So if I remember correctly, we were going against Manchester United, my favourite team, for anyone who doesn't know.
Here's Belhanda. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now?
They'll probably tell us the game that's next in the second half somewhere. They usually do.
Enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance?
Hakimi comes across and will defend it. Dembele. Onto Yuri. Kutchu. Aiming for Wan-Bissaka, but it goes to Carbonero. Okay. Carbonero coming in a little bit. Hlošek. It's on to Jota. Back to Hlošek. Oh, that's an insane tackle there. I've got to give him credit. I'm a bit annoyed, but it is a good tackle, so I can't be too annoyed. It's just my defensive stats sometimes, you know. Yep, there we go. You can see it. Valley Parade. Bradford City, Manchester United. Mine's on that game, to be completely honest. At least that's the excuse I'm going with. Kielemans, Kirchu. Oh, okay, we'll pass it straight to them, don't worry. Kirchu wins it back though. Kielemans into Hlošek. It's cleared for now anyway. Initially, the shot's off though. You've got to be vibrating. Kielemans, I wanted to go long shot there, but he got tackled off me. We could have gone ahead, but Hlošek hits the bar. Hakimi wins it back though. Kirchu. I'm going to get cut off here if I go this way. I'm going to get cut off if I do whatever here, to be honest. Kielemans. Kirchu. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What a save. I thought it was going to be Kirchu's first goal, the Bradford City shirt, but that's a really good save. Don't think I had any other option there besides shooting. Saved onto the post. I don't want to start making any substitutions until we're ahead, to be honest, but we might need to for the fitness aspect. Tomori! Fikayo Tomori! That's like a perfect way to just... I just said I want to get a goal ahead. Tomori's like, okay, buddy, I never get played, I'm going to make an impact. And look at that header. Look at the Bradford City players surround him. The Valley Parade is singing out loud here. What a header from Tomori. It did take a bit of deflection apparently, but that's not going to take the goal away from Tomori, I don't think. I don't think there was a deflection, to be honest. All I know is that we're 2-1 up, and a man who barely ever performs for me, in my opinion anyway, he's probably the third choice centre-back. He's put us ahead in this one, and it's given us a chance straight on the hour mark to make some substitutions. We'll give Anisimov a little bit of a run out. Fucking why not? And we'll also put Greenwood up front with... actually, we'll leave it for now. Fikayo Tomori doesn't score a lot for Bradford City. Doesn't seem to play as much as he wants to. We've seen that in the emails. But he has performed for us in that situation, winning the header and putting it past the Galatasaray goalkeeper. We're now 2-1 up here, and we look like we're going through to the next round with still 2 games to spare. And if I wasn't playing every game this season, I'd probably simulate the next 2 Europa League games. I probably could anyway, but I'm not going to. I want to try and get the best results I can every single game, besides pre-season, of course. Save by Lafont, but he was at Gun with a shot. I might be wrong. Anisimov, Hakimi. Dembele could go on a run here. He's quite tired, and yeah, he's been tackled by Frosler. Somehow has kept up with him. I don't think I've ever heard of Frosler, but I think everyone's heard of Dembele, and yet he still gets outplayed there.
Someone has found the net at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Alan McAnally.
Gazebo. Some more. I think Villarreal have equalised against Rosenborg. I don't know if that even helps us more, to be honest. Oh, you've got to be joking. But I am in a good mood now. Not only have we actually got a leader here, we might still concede, of course, again. That's always a big option, but Carbonell's getting body blocked. That's interesting. But not only have we got the leading goal here, it's come from a player who says he's wanted more game time, and I might actually give him some more, to be honest. Dembele is going to be tired and I don't have any options. That's fun. That's actually fun when I run into about 6 Galatasaray players with no Bradford City players as support. And yeah, okay, cool. It's a very good play and it deserves a goal, to be honest, but Lafont with a save. And this is probably where I make some more substitutions. I don't think I'm going to go with Vitus Hakimi like the game is suggesting. I will make some substitutions. Dembele is buggered. What we're going to do is we're going to put Greenwood on there and switch him across like that. Like I said, I don't see Van Damme as a wide midfielder. I see him more of a centre midfielder. So if I want to bring a centre midfielder off, I'll probably bring Van Damme on. But Mason Greenwood coming on for Ousmane Dembele. Dembele had a decent performance. And he is a Player of the Month nominee. I think it was Haaland and Hlošek with the other Player of the Month nominees, but I can't remember offhand. We might see who gets it after this game. We might have to wait till after the Man United game to find out. Header wasn't the best in Galatasaray's corner there. and we get away with it. I don't know what Greenwood was attempting, to be honest. Looked like he was trying to karate kick the thing. But at the end of the day, they haven't equalised, and that's good for us. I think we've exceeded everyone's expectations in Europe, including my own. But to get 4 straight wins would be insane. Which is why I think they'll probably equalise and it'll end in a draw, but...
Others to play it to. Emre Tajdemir. What can he do from here? Younes Belhanda.
Almost like wins and immediately loses it again. Don't have a chance to do anything there. Hakimi heads it away. Tielemans can get it further clear.
They've got it now. What can they do?
He's gone for the shot, and it's a dumb play, really.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Not sure who shot it, but it wasn't the best of shots. Belhanda coming off for Mokhtar in Galatasaray's team. They've come to Bradford hoping for an upset victory, but at the moment it's 2-1 to the Bantams.
Dumbia. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here.
Okay, one second, come on lad. I know you're tired, but
lacking guile and accuracy.
Greenwood. All you need to do there is keep the ball in. Greenwood's ahead of though, and Jota. Okay, what the fuck's going on?
Well, the crowd have reacted to this effort the players are putting in. They just need to keep their
I thought I could get through with Jota there, but it's well defended. Maybe Jota should stay centre, attacking mid instead of striker. I'm not sure I felt him really a striker today.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Not getting anxious when they have the ball.
Granted, he's not had a lot of chances, but I still haven't felt him really there.
He succeeds in clearing
Defended away by, I believe, Tomori. I could be wrong. Jota, could he get through to Loschek? There's always a defender in the fucking way. Do I get any options? Jota's there. Greenwood's there. Can't get round. Oh, they just got a defender back every time. I'm ready to like burst the long bursting run through. No, Wan-Bissaka's left it fucking wide open. Tomori, do you want to switch to Tomori, please? Thank you.
Teammates to play it to.
Wan-Bissaka intercepts Tomori. They bring it further away, and Anisimov after Yuri Tielemans.
Could be a chance to break here.
Okay, so I'm for now that's one thing I don't understand. Ielbi and White over to Loschek. It aims towards Carbonero. Then Carbonero just like, nah, I don't want it. The equaliser, I'm going to be slightly annoyed, but I mean, it's football, so just have to accept it, take it in my stride.
Down by a goal. This opportunity it is.
Lafon. Oh, this game. Oh, FIFA 20, you never failed to entertain me. Lafon does an incredible job saving it. It goes straight back to the guy and he scores. Huh?
Look at that goal, shall we?
Granted, they should have the draw, possibly even have the win here, but it's little things like that that get my nerves.
Once again, the sides are level.
And that's going to be full time as well, isn't it? I'm not going to get another chance. Nope. 2-2 here at the Valley Parade. Honestly, I don't know which way it should have gone. They did have more chances and more possession, so maybe they should have won. But in the end, we had the lead, and I got a little bit annoyed there with the equaliser, but it's just how it goes. Ayasati and Akgun with the goals for them. He's getting a feature because he equalised the game in the shittiest way, but that's just how it goes. Our goals came from, I'm trying to remember now, Carbonero and Tomori. Tomori might not expect him to be on there, but he is. For fuck's sake, though. I know I said I was only going to record one episode today, but I forgot that our next game was against Manchester United.
He takes aim.
Anyway, just how it goes. Again, they did deserve the win, so we're lucky to probably get a draw at the end of the day, but I feel like if we won that, we're through with no problems. I don't know if we're going to be 100% through yet. We'll check in a second. We've got 5 shots of 4 on target for ourselves, 39% possession. 14 shots with 10 on target, 61% possession for them. Player ratings. Tomori was the best player on our team with an 8.4. Jota getting an 8.3. Dembele with an 8.1. Hlošek with only 7. Carbonero, of course, a 7.9 as well. He got a goal. Their best player was Akgun, and he was man of the match as well with a 9. I'm assuming he got a goal and the assist for the other goal. Yeah. Fair play to them for getting the draw. To be honest, they should have won. I don't. It's whatever. Rosenborg and Villarreal drew as well. So we'll see where that leaves the group. It'll go back to showing me the Premier League tables, but I will look quickly at the Europa League table and see what we're dealing with. We're going to be through regardless, I think, at this point. But
is it alright if we just ask you a couple of questions?
Kind of annoying, but it's just how it goes. We're giving Hennessy a chance to play and help the team today. I don't know. I brought in Tomori for Hennessy, and Tomori scored. I don't know if Hennessy would have scored. Not a priority. You can prove me wrong. Fully responsible. You can prove me wrong. Not every decision pays off, and you have to be able to own up to your decisions. You'll get a chance to prove to me that leaving him out of the squad today was a bad decision. Surely the late Galatasaray goal wasn't a part of the game plan. What's your view on the match? Well, we had it saved. The game was like, nah. But that's football. That's football. These things happen all the time. There's no need to dwell on this result. We're already focusing on our next match. Legit. When I say these things are happening all the time, I mean to us. It seems the second match against Galatasaray didn't go as planned. Why couldn't you gain the upper hand here? Well, lads were tired, didn't try hard enough. Lads give it their all. Lads give it their all. Lads were all in, and I could see that, but it wasn't enough to win today. I don't really agree with any other options, which is why I picked that one, just for clarification. I didn't think we gave it our all.
Thank you. That's all the questions we have for you.
I felt like it was the most accurate. We were tired, but well, actually we weren't. I think the fitness was okay, but it's whatever. It's unfortunate, but it's just how the game goes sometimes. Players leaving on international duty once again. Hopefully we get a break after this Man United game then. So we'll fucking have no strike force for the next few games. Let's take a look at who's going away for a bit. Carbonero, Tielemans, Lafont, Dembele, Varenkov, Jota, Hennessy, and Hlošek. I'm surprised if Varenkov's getting picked. I don't even use him, and even he's getting gone for one of my strikers. One of my strikers I'm not even using is getting picked. I think I just want all my attacking players at this point. What was I going to do? I was going to look at the Europa League table, that's right. Man United are our next game though. That's going to be an interesting one because they're my favourite team and they're also doing quite shit in this Premier League season. Before we go on that table, Man United are 14th right now. I don't know what to expect here in this next game. I am going to record another episode today. I wasn't initially going to. But because Man United are next, I can't say no to that. I think based on goal difference and based on our points, I would say we're through. But I'm not going to confirm it until we actually are. Our next game is against Villarreal, so if we beat them, we go through. So we'll see. Even if we draw against them, I think we go through. So we'll see what happens there. If we somehow don't make it through, I'm more concerned than anything. We played 11 games in the Premier League. Some teams have played 12. Our next one will be against Manchester United. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I'm sorry that I couldn't get the result today. I'm sorry that they equalised in the last second. I thought we had it, but of course, it's just annoying when you try and save the shot and it just bounces straight back to the player and goes in. But that's just how FIFA operates sometimes. Like I said, though, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you very, very soon when we take on Manchester United.